So we've been doing this for a year now.
Really?
Yeah.
Seems like 2.
Thank you. We've got a little song about it. They
Said you'd never make it.
And it's true.
Yeah, it is true.
Anyway, so I thought I would test Nikki's knowledge, see how far she's come.
This is going to end badly.
So, what do these two have in common?
They both have wheels.
Nikki.
Steering wheels?
Nikki.
Okay.
All right, I'll tell you. They're both BMW M cars. Now, this one upset the purists because it is a big SUV with an M badge on it.
I'm no purist.
Let's find out if we like it. You slap an M badge on an SUV and you've really got to mean it.
Yeah,
like
okay.
You've got to mean it. Like you can buy M Sport packs for the rest and you've got to mean it. So this one, twin turbo,
Yes.
4.4 litre V8.
Yes, my neighbours can attest to that as they hear it at 5 o'clock most mornings.
It's very loud. M doesn't just mean like lots of power though. You've got to get all the stuff with it. So it's got these massive 21-inch wheels. It's got deeper bumpers. It's got these seal extensions, 4 exhausts down the back. I think it really looks the part. I think it looks pretty good.
It looks very M, menacing, in a good way, on the road.
Yes. So M mode makes the car go like this.
Whoa, hello.
So most people they're just going to leave it in comfort,
Yeah, that's what I
which
did.
is fine.
Because I'm a normal person.
That's what M's all about. Like when you've got an M car,
Yeah.
you've got all these switches and things which change the behaviour of the car. So a normal BMW has a thing where it'll do Eco Pro,
Okay.
not to be seen on this car. There is no Eco Pro.
Right.
I repeat, no Eco Pro on this
I'm going to
car.
pretend like I know what that is. Okay.
So Eco Pro just makes the cars very soft, and it's all about saving fuel. So
Okay.
it'll turn down the
This
conditioning,
this
that sort of thing.
car does not have a saving fuel button.
No,
We've
it doesn't.
We've discussed that.
It does. It's just being lighter on the throttle, basically. And this is not an off-road SUV. Let's get that straight. The tyres on this would get completely lost off-road.
Right, okay.
The tyres at the back are so big. Remember your school ruler, the 30-centimetre ruler?
Yes.
The tyres are actually wider than that.
No, I have a teenager, and which I know is shocking, because I'm barely one myself.
youthful.
Yeah, I know. So I have a teenager and a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old, and they all fit comfortably in the back with room to put in all the gear. Look, I won't lie, I did enjoy the feeling of pulling up to the school gate in the big Beamer. I'm not too proud to say. What I like is how the steering wheel greets you.
Oh yes.
As you turn the car on,
Yes,
it greets you.
It just gives you, because it remembers where you left it. When you turn the car off, it rises up and out of the way, and you can get out. And then when you get back in and pull the door shut, down it comes.
It feels very welcoming. I
is
feel
very
welcomed
welcoming.
by this car.
Yes, which is traditionally not a German thing. Let's face it.
No.
I mean, they're happy to see you, but they don't get too excited.
No, whereas that gets very excited to see you.
It does, and I love a BMW M wheel.
Yeah, but
Just,
what
it's
makes
so nice.
what makes an M wheel different to like a?
Well, it looks good.
D
The other
wheel.
ones have these big kind of airbags on them, whereas it's got this nice little airbag,
Right.
slim spokes, just the right.
Wow,
I was going to say girth, but I'm not going to. It's like it just feels much nicer in the hand.
I can't. I'm gone.
Take 2.
Oh, no.
Oh, look, it's rising.
I thought he told you to be more manly.
Hey, men talk about girth all the time.
Oh, but not about how it looks in the hand.
So basically,
Yeah.
super comfortable front and rear. You can. Now, what I like about the heads-up display on this is that when you're in normal mode, it's just got the speed and it'll do the sat-nav for you. But when you hit one of these lovely M buttons, which is what wakes the car up and makes it go faster and sound harder and stiffen everything up, it changes the display so it's more sport-focused.
I didn't know
so
that.
more manly, in fact, as our cameraman would say.
Yep.
And
Press a button and become more manly.
become
If
more
only
manly.
it were that simple.
So Yeah, and there's a refreshing lack of piano black. There's a bit, but the whole thing isn't piano black. It's got this lovely, I love this. This is textured.
You like the chainmail.
Textures and big screen.
Sound system in this is like on point. Like it's
lots of speakers.
Lots of speakers.
Everywhere.
Booming sound.
Good smartphone integration, but no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto.
Yeah,
which is, look, it's getting a bit frustrating. Around the city, it's pretty heavy on the juice.
Yeah.
On the highway, I drove it to Katoomba.
Yep.
It did 10 dead, so 10 litres per 100 k's.
Yeah, that's good.
For a 430 something kilowatt V8 twin turbo, hauling 2 and a bit tonnes of SUV, that's okay.
Yeah.
So, the BMW X5 M.
Yes.
Of course, I'm a fan, not just because it's got a honking great V8, but it actually does.
Oh, wow.
The mouth has written checks that the trousers can keep.
Okay, no.
If that makes any sense.
No, it doesn't. What I'm hearing is that you love this car.
I don't love it. I think it's an extremely good car.
Yes.
And therefore, I will be giving it a 4.
Right.
Because it does what it says on the tin. Mm-hmm. It is very expensive, I think.
Yep.
That's partly because of the ridiculous tax regime here, but it is very expensive. It's a lot of money. And the M50D does 98% of what this does. But it is an M car, and that's the main thing. If it wasn't an M car, if it was just slapping M badges on and charging for it, I'd be pretty down on this car. But it's very good, 4 stars.
Okay. So for someone, normal people, for whom M is just another letter of the alphabet, to me coming into this car not having...
Caring.
not caring, that's unfair, but just not having the Pledge of Allegiance that you have.
So harsh.
But fair. I really liked this car. It's hard not to like it. The seats that welcome you from a practical and not a fanboy standpoint.
The active cuddle feature.
The active cuddle feature.
Yes.
That's an actual thing.
Yes.
It all worked for me. I mean, yes, it's at the top end of the price bracket, and so you would want it to have all those things.
Yep.
I would give it like a solid 4.
A solid 4. The physics-defying X5M.